Hello guys, today we are going to learn the following content. The contents of the lesson is what is a sentence. What is a sentence, okay? So we are going to see ideas related to sentence, okay? Part of a sentence, simple subject and a simple predicate, complete subject and a complete predicate, compound subject and compound predicates will be just touched in our duration, so stay with me, okay? So what is a sentence? What is a sentence? A sentence is a word, or it can be a word or a group of words that are arranged according to their proper position, okay? They should have to appear on their proper position in order to give or in order to convey a complete meaning, okay? We should have to put words according to their proper position in order to convey or in order to give meaning. So that is a sentence, okay? So parts of a sentence. A sentence has two main parts. So the main parts of a sentence are, as you can see that, a subject and a predicate, okay? By bringing together with these main parts of a sentence, we can have a meaningful sentence, okay? So what is, if we say that subject is one part of a sentence, so what is a subject? What does it mean to say a subject? A subject of a sentence can be noun, okay? It can be noun or pronoun that precedes and governs the predicate, okay? That's has a relation with the predicate that we have used in the sentence, okay? So in short, a subject of a sentence can be noun or pronoun. The subject is the one who performs the action, okay? Subject means, in short, it is the one who performs or acts an action or something, or being described in a sentence is called subject. So this is the idea that I have related to the subject of the sentence. So predicate. What is predicate? Predicate, or the other name for predicate, is verb, okay? Don't be confused with that. When we are saying that predicate, it is to mean that verb of a sentence. So it tells us something about the subject, okay? The predicate tell us something about the subject, or the verb tell us something about the subject. For example, they draw pictures, okay? This is they, as you can see, is the subject of the sentence. Draw is a predicate, okay? They is the subject and draw is the verb or predicates. And simple subject and simple predicate. A simple subject is the word or words that names. It may be person, it may be place, it may be things or idea about which something is being said, okay? It is a simple subject. And a simple predicate or verb is the verb which says something, okay? Predicate, mainly its function is to say or to tell something about the subject, okay? About the subject. So a simple predicate or a simple verb is the verb which says something about the subject. A predicate tells something about the subject in a sentence, okay? A sentence or a subject without a predicate cannot have meaning. So as you can see, a predicate tells something about a subject in a sentence, okay? So in short, in our explanation, it is possible to deduce that both subject and predicate are very mandatory one for another within a single or within a given sentence, while the subject shows who or what the sentence is about, okay? So this is the concept that you have expected to study more and more. Now let me try to see the example which has presented here, okay? They played football. Here, they is simple subject and played is simple predicate. So by bringing together, we have formed one meaningful sentence. They played volleyball. Okay, they played volleyball. They played. Okay, they played volleyball. Right. And now let we proceed to the next, complete subject and complete predicate. What does it mean? When a simple subject is expanded by the addition of modifying words, the expanded subject is called complete subject. Look, so you should have to know this concept, okay? When a simple subject is expanded by the addition of modifying words, the expanded subject is called complete subject. For example, let's take a look at an example or an illustration that can show up this one. The famous athlete runs, complete subject. The and the famous are, look, here in the given sentence or in the given example above, the and famous, okay, are words that used in the sentence to modify, okay, in order to modify the subject of the subject's athlete, okay, the subject athlete. All right. Similarly, when a predicate is expanded by the addition of other words, then the simple predicate plus its modifiers are called complete predicate. Complete predicate. Now let's take a look at the example that has presented here. The chairperson made long speech. In this example, the sentence above words long and speech are words that are modifying the predicate made. Okay? Long and speech. Their function is in order to give magnification for the predicate made. So, this is complete predicate. Compound subject and compound predicate. Okay, let we try to share some idea on these issues. A compound subject is when two or more subjects joined by a conjunction that have the same predicates. For example, let's take a look at the example that has presented here. Ali and Hayat help others. So Ali and Hayat are compound subjects that have joined by the coordinator and. This is compound subject. Ali and Hayat's compound subject. Help predicate or verb. A compound predicate is when two or more verbs joined by a conjunction that have the same subject, but the number of subjects should be the same in compound predicate. For example, let's take a look at the example that has presented here. She listened and answered the question. She, subject, listened, answered. These are two predicates, and these two predicates have joined by the conjunction or coordinator and compound predicates. So they are compound predicate because listen and answered are verbs or predicates. Thank you for watching with the lesson, and for more understanding, please give time to this lesson and try to read more and more about the content that have just stated here, because these are very important in terms of boosting your vocabulary, your understanding level in terms of the parts of a sentence and the meaning of a sentence and the difference between subject and predicate and compound subject and compound predicate, complete subject and complete predicate. So you should have to understand, you should have to differentiate between all the contents that we have touched critically. So this is the lesson that has just been presented deliberately in order to help you to get new things from the place that you are everywhere by doing your tasks at different places. So you should have to use this opportunity in order to improve your English speaking, writing, listening, and vocabulary, and so on, okay? Vocabulary and so on, okay? No, specifically when you are listening or when you are watching to the lessons that are being delivered here, you have not only one or two chances. There are lots of chances that you can get in order to improve your language skills, okay? So be aware that and give time and concentration in order to have some understanding about the contents that are just being presented, okay, being presented. And mostly it is advisable to you since it is language, to be impaired and share on how you have understood the lessons or the contents that have just been presented to you. So thank you for staying with me. Bye.